morning, y'all. It's Monday, September 9th, and we welcome you to another edition of This Week at AMG. Please join us each week as we want to share with you the exciting things that God is doing around the world through AMG. As you can see today, we got some food on the table. We got some typical Guatemalan dishes. It's delicious food. There is refried rice and beans and tortillas, and it's almost as good as Greek food. Why are we doing this? Well, we're getting ready for a very special event that's coming up this weekend at Alto Bay, New Hampshire. Joining us today is Ken Ivins, one of our Mission Adventures team leaders, and he's going to tell us about the event that's coming up in New Hampshire, where we have a Mission Adventures partner celebration. So Ken, what are we doing this weekend?
Well, thanks, Tasos. Here's some salsa.
Oh, thank you.
Sure you'll love it.
Yeah,
Good stuff. Yes, this coming Saturday, my wife Dee and our director from Guatemala, Brian Dennett, and his wife Mary, and also Phil and Jen Wilson will be joining us and celebrating with 100 other Mission Adventure team members and their supporters from 8 different churches in the New England area who have all been part of what God is doing in AMG Guatemala over the past few years. We've been planning this event for over a year now, and we're so excited that it's finally here. During this special time, team members from these 8 churches will hear from each other what God has been doing in their lives and what God has been doing in Guatemala. We'll hear stories about the children that have been sponsored, construction projects that have been completed, and a number of lifelong friendships that have been made with AMG national workers in Guatemala. We will have some great food and also hear about the latest ministry updates in Guatemala, what God is doing there even now, so that we can all prayerfully continue to participate in AMG Guatemala in the days ahead. Food there is great in Guatemala, but that's really not why I go. As an AMG Mission Adventure team leader, my heart is also to come alongside of the team members and encourage them in their walk with the Lord. Discipleship is at the heart of everything we do at Mission Adventure, and of course, to share the gospel and the love of Christ with others as well. Many don't realize that in Guatemala, for example, 65% of the population live below the poverty line, and only 15% of the children are able to obtain a high school education. AMG seeks to meet these physical needs, and even more importantly, the spiritual ones. In this very needy country, God is using Mission Adventure teams to help do this. The celebration we're having this coming Saturday is just one more step in the process of following the Lord. Pray with us that we will be able to be faithful to all He calls us to do as a result of our time together with these 8 churches in New Hampshire this weekend. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you on a Mission Adventure team soon.
Thank you, Ken, and thank you, and I hope you join us next week at This Week at AMG.
I'll see.
Yeah, I hope you don't need everything.
I hear you.
Yeah.